Overall, though, you're not playing these rounds terribly. Like, genuinely. Bro, why are you sitting in this smoke, bro? Look at your fucking teammates. Get out of this shit. Like, what are we doing? What are we scared of, bro? Don't be scared, bro. What kind of cowardness is this? Go fuck this guy up. Peek him, man. It's 1v3. Take the fight. Stop using fucking stim for rotations.
According to YouTube, I do not have enough subscribers to sustain myself. So please like and subscribe. And if you want a coaching session, click the top link in the bio. Otherwise, sit back and take some notes and enjoy the video.
Why is your tag 2-inch?
I have no idea.
No idea, huh? I mean, that's a lot of inches, man. That's all I'm saying. So don't.
It is.
So what's your goal with Valorant? You said Radiant and you want to go pro, yeah? Kind of.
Yeah, it would be like very awesome to either go pro or like become a well-known streamer.
Okay. Why don't you stick to one role? You kind of play Reyna. I mean, it looks like you spread your playtime out a lot.
Yeah, I do. I used to play like Reyna, Chamber, Phoenix, Jet quite a lot. Like all those like taking duels agents, but I'm thinking of like switching to Brimstone or like Initiators.
Okay. Why do you want
just want to like learn how to play the game.
Learn how to play the game instead of just taking duels.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good. I like that from you. Okay. What in the fuck is this crosshair, my man?
I get the reaction a lot. I just think it helps me focus more. I don't know. I actually think it helps me focus more because like it's
the
long.
2 inches. Yeah, I do agree. This is a very long crosshair. It's like very big. Like, you know, way too much, right?
I'm actually like very used to it.
Alright, maybe if it really works for you and you think that this is your crosshair, I mean shit, bro. Everyone's got their weird shtick. I don't mind it, but if you feel like your aim's bad, maybe think about a crosshair training. Right? That's what the 2 inches mean? That's what I'm saying, bro. Homie made a Boeing 747. Honestly, the way you played this round, I mean, this is like a discipline thing. I mean, your team's hunting, so you start with them. Not bad. Honestly, you played that round alright. We should go back towards B main here. You don't want to like take this fight. Like this fight, like you actively sitting on this angle, it doesn't really give you an advantage, right? You're just offering a 1v1 in a 5v4 situation. While you still have Molly available to you and you're not playing with any of your teammates. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, that is true.
So like think about the situation at hand here, right? Your teammates on site, you guys are in main control, just go back into the door, open the door and just chill in main. And then when they drop out sands, you can either timing swing or you can go for like or you can just play off your teams. But yeah. I think a big thing though, I always do this, and I do this to everyone, and I think everyone at this point has heard this 1,000 times, but at 15 seconds, if you have not communicated at all with your teammates into a round, you should. Like whatever your plan is. You do this thing where you jump around in circles and then you just hive mind to wherever you're gonna go. It's better to make it clear and concise of like what you're doing and where things are going. Also in like a mid round, like hey, I'm smoking this, right? I have Molly for post plant, play off me, I'm stimming, right? Like these sort of things are like just actions of what you're doing that will support your teammates, right? Don't just say everything you're doing, right? Like if you're like fucking jiggle picking angle, don't be like, oh, I'm jiggling now, Like no, that's stupid. But like if like, you know, you're dropping a supportive piece of utility that could help your teammates, and tell them, right?
But then like about calling rounds, what if I'm like not sure about my strats?
What do you mean?
Like sometimes like I don't know if going A or B is like which one is better.
Oh, let me ask you this. What do you think is better? An average strat or no strat at all?
I guess average strat, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a general direction. Like, do you think your teammates being in union together or working together is better than you guys just like hive minding and hoping for the best?
Yeah, I guess the first is better.
Yeah, right? I mean, on paper, it's like it makes sense, right? And then you're worried, like, here's the secret. Everybody that's ever IGL, they're called a strat, has called bad strats. You're going to call bad strats, but that's also going to give you more insight to the game. Like, why was that strat bad? Did somebody do something wrong? Was the overall strat bad? Like, was there not like correct utility? Did we scale improperly? Right? And it'll give you more insight about the game and why things are going wrong.
My gameplay also feels very slow.
No, it's not that slow. something you can do if like you want to. Like scaling out B side's kind of like confusing or hard. So like what I like to do a lot of times is either molly, like just canteen, or just molly gen. So that way I only have to look at one smoke. It's a little bit helpful. So it's just something you can do. I also don't like the smoke tower. I think the smoke tower is really bad because then you can't take it the space away from them. I'd rather see you fight for tower and then throw a smoke here compared to the vice versa. Unless you plan on pushing like this, which I think is like a really weird push. But yeah, the smoke tower, it locks you into this space. And this is like, you don't have much space to play around with here. So you don't want to be smoking off tower. Hey, we got ours. We got ours, baby.
Yeah.
Also on bonus rounds, on rounds like this, if you guys want to play slow, create a plant. I call this the around, when you're playing Fracture specifically, I call this the around the world strat. Right, let's go around the orb, or I call it the orb adventure. Right, where basically all you do is you start B main, you pick up this orb, then you go here, or you go under, and then you go fight for this orb, right? So what you'll do is you either smoke this off, or you'll just tell your teammates to hold it while you grab this orb, and then they'll peek into you guys' crosshair. And then we just go fucking, we can either go cross the rope and go here, or we can go dish and pick up this orb, right? The reason why is because, you know, ultimates are something known as win conditions, right? When you go into a round with like an ult, it increases your odds of winning the round by like 20% or something, right? So it's like as long as you're actually using your ultimate to win rounds. So just something to think about. Yeah.
Inside.
We can wait to smoke.
Oh, we calmed.
Yeah. We smoke city.
Launching smoke.
There's a little weight there.
Under ropes.
Shows discipline. Nah, don't use molly here. Not a big fan. Just play across to your team, and then just like save molly for post if you want, right? So it's like your teammate's here, you can play here and then peek off your killjoy when she makes contact, right? And then let's say it comes in the post plant, then you can throw your molly here. I think throwing the molly like this way is just like super preemptive, and it doesn't really do anything. I mean, like, sure, I guess 8 seconds of stall, if, like, you know, like, maybe, but not the biggest fan. That's a little bit more nitpicky then.
Ropes feet.
We got 5.
Okay, you get the kills, alright? You get the kills, but I'm not a fan of doing this. You're 4v2, right? This is like
kind
a
of petrol play.
Yeah, like, you're just like, okay, so there's, do you know what the rule of numbers is?
Yeah, kinda.
Explain it to me.
Like if you have the man advantage, you wanna generally trade off each other.
Yeah, I mean that's the basic concept, right? The basic concept is if you, okay, basically you look at numbers as like a mini game, right? So let's say you're 4v3 and you want to take a 1v1 in a 4v3. It's actually not that bad because you're only +1 and this is ranked and it's kind of hectic and it's scary. But I do have a rule that the second it becomes 4v2, 4v1, right, 5v2, right, that sort of thing, just go suck someone's dick and go play their trade, right? That's just the way I look at it. Overall, though, like, you're not playing these rounds terribly, like, genuinely. Like, I don't really see, like, too much crazy shit. This round seems like you're kind of owning right now, but we'll see it more in the future.
Smoke down. Stim beacon.
What the? Oh, I thought we smoked out. I was like, bro, what? Yeah.
Smoke down.
This is
Stim beacon.
timing thing. Like, understand, like, look at your teammates.
One more drops.
They're going out.
I just thought like
If we have drop control, it's fine, but, like, either smoke sands because we're not going out sands. We need to smoke sands. Right.
that is true.
So it's either we smoke this, but we have a chamber here, so we probably just want to smoke this and go like this. We'll be good.
I thought someone was in drop because like our chamber died.
Oh yeah, if you want to smoke drop, that's fine, but you just gotta do it faster. That was the whole point of what I was saying, right? So pay attention to your teammates' body language here, right? And this is also why comms are important, so people know when you're going out. But like, look at them. Like they obviously want to go out here, so just pull out your smoke and drop it for them. Yeah. So the way you should think of time intervals in this game. The way you should think of time intervals in this game is what I like to call like rechargeables, or like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So basically you look at it in terms of like, you have the 145, which is where the round starts, and then you have the 1 minute, which is phase 2, and then you have the 20 seconds, right? So you're either going to execute on one of these time intervals. So it's like you're either going to execute right at the start of the round, the 1 minute, which is where you're at, like, but you're just like, you're forgetting about this time interval. you can execute these. I mean, it's based on rechargeable utility, but like you don't have to execute right away. Or for example, if you want to throw them off, you can execute in the 20s, right? So it's like 145, and then you can execute maybe at 120, or you can execute at 40 seconds, right? Because this is like in the middle of where rechargeables aren't up anymore typically, so just something to think about. You should so here's a rule of thumb when playing Brimstone. You should try to throw your molly first. The reason why is because your ult can be played from anywhere, right? So like your molly, you have to like actively be in the position to like throw down this bullshit, right? So it stalls for 8 seconds, so it stalls for a longer duration of time, right? So like let's say you ult, and then they're forced to be pushed into you, and now you're just like, well, I still want to throw my molly, right? Because I don't want to, like, have to be fighting somebody and then have them get on the bomb, and then my molly land late, and then you lose a round, right? So typically it's better to play like a safer position and then preemptively molly and then like go hide. And then look, I can literally use my ult from anywhere. So like let's say I wanted to run all the way back here, I could. And then I can just ult like, so something I've done in ranked games is I've done this, right? I've preemptively mollied all the way in this corner. I went here, I've opened this door, and then I've walked over here. And then if they chase A main after me, I just kill them. So I'll go like this, they tap the bomb, I'm out here, I'm back, I'm walking back to main, right? And then they think I'm in Sans, right? And it's just free kill. I mean, you guys start losing because like, you guys, one, started overthinking it, and two, you have no leader. Like nobody's talking, like, bro, this is the quietest fucking game of Valorant I've heard in my life.
This is like most games on like Asian servers.
Like
it's
nobody,
because, like,
nobody talks.
Yeah, like, most of the people, like not really most, but like I would say 40% don't really understand English.
So like, you're not giving comms because you feel like people might understand your comms, but like, what if they do? Like, you're looking at the negative. Okay, your thought process is all backwards. You're looking at the negative side of things rather than the what ifs. Like you're like, oh, what if they don't, rather than what if they do. You're a glass half empty kind of guy rather than a glass half full. Like your overall decision making is not bad. It's just like there's no cohesion, there's no teamwork, there's no team play element. You're just running around, like you're skirting around the track, like you're playing Mario Kart, bro. You're just going in circles. Like it's either you rush at the start and you win. Like you'll probably win this round, by the way. Like either rush at the start and you guys win the round, or you fucking you lose the round because you guys take too long and you're super indecisive.
We just need to have a plan.
You just have a plan. I don't even give a shit if your plan is just run it down every round. That's fine with me. Run it down. Go for it.
Last player standing.
Take the ball, take the ball.
Oh, yeah. Don't be scared, bro. What kind of cowardness is this?
Last player standing.
Go fuck this guy up. Peek him, man. It's 1v3. Take the fight.
Yeah, that is true.
This guy's offering you the freest 1v1 of your life. The problem, the problem with playing corner angles like this, by the way, in case you don't understand, is like, what's happening is this guy, so imagine this guy's POV, alright?
Yeah.
Oh shit. He's there. Like, I'm already looking in this general direction. Or like, let's say, for example, you were like this, and this guy opened the door. He's probably going to be looking towards this direction, right? So then it makes sense to like not just go out and swing him. But when you're already in a path of like where somebody's going to peek you, just play like an off angle or like an aggressive angle and take the fight you want instead of just tucking in a corner and hoping this guy, like you're hoping this guy does this. Like, dude, who's doing that, right? Maybe a bronze, silver. Yeah.
Do you mean?
Launching smoke.
Don't smoke it like this. The reason, okay. When you smoked it like this, it wasn't even the worst smoke because it does give you, remember how we talked about it, it does kind of give you two angles to peek from. Which, by the way, makes it harder to hold, right? You should be smoking it like this, at the door.
Yeah.
So when they run out the door, they're running out of just a flat wall. I don't even like this smoke because, like, I don't think it's really needed. When actually executing your site, if you have nobody drop, you should just recognize this. Smokes is a lot about, like, map awareness and, like, where people are, right? So it's like, notice we don't have anyone drop. Just, like, smoke drop. Your mechanics are decent. Like, it's literally just a matter of like not being scared, unless you just submitted a really good VOD to me where like things are just like better. But like this to me doesn't look like the worst. I mean, like here, like you're giving up a lot of neutral space, you're not fighting for things, but that's because like you're scared and you don't create a plan. Like I feel like you understand the concept of like, oh, I want to fight for neutral space. Like you kind of understand that you want to fight for this area, but since your teammates like don't fight for it and you don't want to calm, like you don't fight for it. What is the right play? Like a lot of the times when you make a play, like here, like bro, why are you sitting in this smoke, bro? Look at your fucking teammates. Get out of this shit. Like what are we doing? What are we scared of, bro?
I just thought like if,
like, go
if the
fight.
enemy peeked out, I could like go out to smoke and help them.
Or Or you could be out to smoke already, and instead of trying to take your one and bait your teammates, you guys fight together. Thoughts?
That's true. Yeah. I'm just playing selfish here.
I mean, no, like, you're playing this game, like, genuinely well. Like, I don't have, like, too many objections to your playstyle, other than, like, we don't fight for neutral space much, we don't communicate, like, we're a little bit, like, lacking in awareness of our teammates, right? We're not confident in ourselves. Like, obviously, there's a lot, like, the list could go on, right?
What the fuck?
But, like, general, like, speaking, like, it's not bad. Stop using fucking stim for rotations. God damn it.
Okay.
Thanks for watching to the end of the video. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below, because God, I'd suck someone's dick to get put in the algorithm. YouTube, if you're watching this, just